There's a new trend in the mobile world for most tech companies, and that's mobile assistants. Apple started the fight with Siri, and Google followed suit with Google Now. But now on Android, there's a new player in the game, and that's Cortana. How does Microsoft's offering compare to Google's titular hero? Let's find out. I'm Sehen Rai with Masala Tech, and this is Google Now vs. Cortana for Android. Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing two popular mobile assistants in Google Now and Cortana. Cortana is of course by Microsoft and Google Now is by Google. Now, Cortana is still sort of in beta and it just came out on Android, so there's a lot of things it's going to be missing, but we can still sort of compare them and see where Cortana can go from here. So now let's just we have Cortana open. So Cortana is sort of like Google Now in the sense that it has, on the home screen, it has just a list of different things that you can look at, like articles, trending stories, headlines, weather. These are of course location based, nearby restaurants, and yeah, basically just different things that you can look at. And you can actually customize these very deeply, which you can't really do as much in Google Now. For example, you can change very exact settings on what kind of stocks you're tracking, where places you're eating and drinking. You can turn off eat and drink cards, turn on recommendations from Foursquare, tell them how often you go out, things like that. And yeah, a couple things about these. This is powered by Bing, obviously, because Microsoft would not want to use Google for their own product. And of course, Google Now is powered by Google. So if we take a look at, sorry about that. We got Google Now open. As you can see, the home screens are pretty similar. Google Now does the same thing with weather and stocks and stuff like that. Recent articles. I do sort of prefer Google Now in the sense just because, for one, I use Google a lot more, and also you can now use, other Android apps can now use Google Now cards. So you can get things like Feedly links in your Google Now page, and you can't really do that as much with Cortana, at least as of now. So now let's just do like a basic testing of different queries, I guess. Let's do it at the same time, I guess. Well, I guess Cortana heard something. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to do this at the same time. What day is it today? Alright, these both got these right. This is a pretty simple question, but let's try something else. What time is it in Tokyo right now? As you can see, they're both pretty fast and get the answer pretty accurate, but there's some things that on Cortana feel more personalized and on Google Now feel just better overall. For example, let's try hello. Let's try again. Hello.
Hey, what can I do for you?
So Google Now feels more like sort of a robot. Well, I guess Cortana's supposed to be, but Cortana feels more personal, like it's an actual person. For example, tell me a joke.
Knowledge is knowing a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is not putting it in a fruit salad.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It's better than some of my jokes. Tell me a joke. No, that was not funny. Alright, let's try something else. Play me some John Mayer. And Google Now is going to take me into something. Let's see what we got open. Alright, Google Play Music. Let's try some. Alright, so that works pretty awesome. But that also is because I'm more into the Google products. I mean, I use Google Play Music and stuff, so. Well, that wasn't perfect, but that's probably a Google Play Music problem. Not really Google Now. Let's try this with Cortana. Play me some John Mayer. So I guess part of this is probably because it's not baked into the OS like Google Now is, so it probably can't handle these things as well. And that's another thing, is just that the fact that Cortana isn't baked into the OS like Google Now is, means for one, it can't do as many things, and also it's not as easy to access, especially on my Moto X, where I can say, okay Google Now, at pretty much any screen and it comes up right away. Whereas Cortana, I have to actually open the app, which kind of makes it pointless. So now, both these are pretty good. Like, Cortana's obviously slowly going to improve from here and get better. But for now, Google Now is obviously the better choice just because it's baked into the OS and it can handle more queries better. Although if you do want a more personal experience, Cortana is probably the way to go, as it's more fun. It has cooler things and it's more interesting. But you could always try Hound, which I have reviewed before if you guys want to check that out. And thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and a like. Check out our Twitter and our website at masalatech.com. And remember to always keep things spicy.